Okay, so let's talk about, is it your last time to buy the dip, and is Bitcoin could break this resistance? Okay, let's go straight to the BTC chart. Okay, so as of now, Bitcoin right now, it kind of gave a fake, right? And it was more probably going down, it was trying to show, but it didn't. Good. Okay, so as of now, if Bitcoin right now it's showing a big, you see this big bullish candle, you see this big bullish candle, right? This big one right here, you can see, right? This big bullish candle, it means that Bitcoin is in a high buying range. Okay, if you see the previous one, it's like one candle, two candle, but right now it's just one big candle. Okay, and it's showing a small candles, right? Small candles of selling, right? And this is also small one, it's not that big as this one, right? Not that big. Okay, so more probably Bitcoin. Okay, but see, listen, if Bitcoin breaks this key resistance around 27,760, okay, 27,760, and makes support, it's more probably going up. So more probably we are waiting for this. Okay, so right now you can say that Bitcoin is going to break that. Okay, since you see this big candle, but you know that Bitcoin can, till now Bitcoin can just range here from 26,000 to 27,760. It can range there only, it can just range there only, okay, for some time. Okay, but more probably I'm looking for this EM. You can say that once it breaks at 27,760, and more probably all the altcoins too is going up. Okay, so now let's take this data and put it onto the other altcoins, okay, as Ethereum and the other altcoins. Okay, so if you like content like this, just hit the like button, okay, and hit that subscribe button also if you are enjoying content like this. Okay, so now here's the Ethereum chart. Okay, so for the Ethereum chart, the same. Okay, so if we are expecting on Bitcoin to break that 27,760 resistance, for Ethereum we need to wait for it to break this resistance around 1,847, this resistance. Okay, so once it breaks, makes support, we can enter. Okay, so right now if you see, it's supporting this resistance, right? If Bitcoin dangles, if Bitcoin be on that range of 27 to 26, right, your Ethereum also will be on a range. Okay, so from 1,840 to 1,758, it will be on that range. Okay, so buying at this range, if it does that again, will be a good entry right here at around 1,758. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your AVAX. Okay, so for AVAX 2, okay, so AVAX, we are expecting it to reach $16.38, but you can say that it just being on this early range, okay, for so long, okay, from $15 to 32 cents. Okay, so that a range will keep. Okay, so if Bitcoin breaks that 27,760 resistance, this too will break its resistance at around here $15.32. Okay, and then when it breaks, it'll break, make a support, and then it'll more probably go up. Okay, so if Bitcoin breaks, then AVAX will break its own resistance around $15.32, or it will range at this here. It will just range here only. Okay, so you know that Bitcoin is not bearish, right? So buying at this resistance would be, buying at this support would be key for AVAX, $14.62. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your Solana. Okay, so for Solana also, see, Solana, if your Bitcoin breaks at 27,760, your Solana will break this resistance around $21.29. Once it breaks, make support, we can enter, okay, for a confirmed buy. Okay, but if Bitcoin ranges from 26 to 27, this too will range from $19.88, your Solana, to $21.29 being the high. Okay, so buying at around $19, if you're selling here, buying it would be a good entry, right? So now let's talk about your next one, which is your dot. Okay, so for dot also, if you see that dot also reached, it went here up, and now it went down. Okay, so buying at this key support at around, for dot at $5.25 would be a key if Bitcoin ranges. But if Bitcoin breaks at 27,760, which we are hoping for it breaks, then your dot will break that $5.52, make support, then we enter clear buy. Okay, till now we sell it here. Okay, but more or less we just wait, okay, to check as of now. Okay, so that's for dot. Now let's talk about your next one, which is your Cardano. Okay, so for Cardano also, your Cardano also is ranging the same as Bitcoin. the full, it follows Bitcoin, right? So if Bitcoin breaks at 27,760 resistance, your ADA will break it 0.38 cents. Okay, it will break it, make support, then we enter all our confirm long big buy. Okay, but till then, if Bitcoin is ranging, you have to buy at this support at 0.35 cents and sell it at 38 cents. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your algo. Okay, so your algo, there's no selling. As you all know, your algo, the time it touched this 0.16 cents, I'll just zoom it back. The time it touched this 0.16 cent was now in May 2023. And the two times it touched, right? I'll show you on the daily. Okay, I'll show you on the daily. The two times it touched was around, you can say, it touched here at around 2022. And then the next time it touched was, you won't believe it, the next time it touched was on 2020. Okay, and then this one was, it didn't touch exactly this one, but the the last time it had, the previous time it touches was in 2019. Okay, so buying, if you believe in algo, buying right now would be a good entry because it's almost at the bottoms. Okay, so it's no use of shorting it, you'll know that, right? So now let's talk about your next chart, which is your near chart. Okay, so for your near chart also the same thing. Okay, so we are waiting for Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin breaks that 27,760 resistance, your near will break its own resistance around $1.72. Okay, so once it makes support, we enter all our big positions. Okay, so if Bitcoin ranges, then your near also is ranging from $1.72 to $1.55. Okay, so this too is going to range. So buying here at this bottoms at around $1.55 would be a good entry, and selling it right here. Okay, so you can sell it here. Only once it breaks, make support, we re-enter. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your phantom. Okay, so this is your last chart. Okay, so phantom also is ranging. Okay, phantom is also following BTC, right? All coins follow BTC. Okay, so selling right here. Okay, so selling right here for your phantom at around here, anyway here 0.40 cents to 0.39 cents would be a good entry selling. And if Bitcoin is ranging, buying back around 0.35 cents for your phantom chart. Okay, but only once it breaks this resistance 0.40 cent, make support, then we can re-enter. Okay, so till then we sell here around 0.40 cents anyway here. Okay, when we buy back here around 0.35 cents. That's for a phantom chart. Okay, so now let's go into your crypto trends. Okay, so as of now we see that gaming is pumping since of that Apple news, right? If you all watched the previous I would have got into, okay, renda I never told, but I told into sand and this, right? So right now would be a good killer entry. Okay, 1 second, wait. Okay, so right now would be a killer entry to enter into sand and wait, just reload it. Okay, so right now would be a killer entry, as you know that once Apple releases its the VR headset, right? More probably that the token also of metaverse token will go pump, right? Okay, so now let's go straight to sand. Let's waste any time. Okay, so buying. Okay, so right now I would not suggest you to buy sand because as we read that article that sand is not they are not building a VR till yet now, but mana is building. Okay, so right now if you all enter mana, we're waiting for a small pushback. So right now buying right here at around, you can say here would be a good entry. Okay, so right buying here at this, if you all think that it's going to go up, buying Decentraland, your mana would be a good entry right here, and putting a stop loss anyway below. Okay, anyway below here. Okay, a stop loss. Okay, so right now I would see entering into mana, and you all know Lido you all sold already. Okay, so Lido you all sold, got this good gains. Okay, so Lido, so now my eyes will be on mana and on render also. Okay, but render is here, render pumped so much, so render is too strong coin. So anytime when Decentraland, we need to remember render. Metaverse token, we need to remember render. Okay, so now let's go straight to the crypto news. Okay, so the first news. Okay, so 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 partnered with Immutify to launch 15 million bug bounty. Okay, so right now 𝗧𝗧 partners with 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, okay, so they partnered and they launched a bug bounty of around $15 million, okay, of a bug bounty, okay. So more probably this bug bounty is for identifying high security vulnerability, okay. So on any chain they get the money, okay. So if you see here, the the smart contracts of the bug bounty is group 1 around $25,000. If they do this, the payouts they're getting, okay. So it comes from a crucial, high, medium and low, okay. So now let's talk about your next news, which is here. Uniswap will deploy on Polkadot chain, Polkadot parachain Moonbeam, okay. So right now with this news, you know that that Uniswap is set to launch on Moonbeam, okay. So the liquidity on Moonbeam will be very low, but they are going to launch it on Moonbeam Uniswap, okay. So you all know that Moonbeam is a parachain of Polkadot, okay. So if you all know about Uniswap, Uniswap made its presence in on the BNB chain, then on the Polygon ZK EVM, and now it's going to Moonbeam, okay. So if you'll see, here is the announcement on the Twitter. Here how it is. They are coming to Moonbeam. So if you'll see that right now, your this right, your Uniswap, yeah, the Uniswap, this is on a daily, okay. Wait 1 second. Yeah, okay. So this is on a daily, okay. So right now if you see that Uniswap right now is coming at the lowest at around $4.97, okay, at its lowest it's ever been, okay. And if you see on the this right, see on the Uniswap, the main thing that you see that Uniswap, the lowest it has ever been. See right now, see on the max, you'll see it's the lowest, right? So buying now would be a good entry if you want a little position in Uniswap. As you know, there's been on BNB, CK, EVM. The lowest that Uniswap has ever been is, you'll see around here, wait, the all-time low was on $1.03. So if you're getting that at $1.03, it's a good buy, okay. But right now $4 also, what now it is at around 5.34 cents also would be a good, but $1 would be a even good better, okay. So that's it for your crypto news. If you like content like this, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch, okay. So peace out, crypto fam.